Heidi ho, my crafty friends. This is Lori at Ladybug Journals. Welcome back, welcome back. Now, let's get our envelope stack finished today. Let's get some decorating done, shall we? Now, if you haven't seen the previous two videos on this, you might want to go back and watch and see what we've been doing. We have been taking, we took junk mail envelopes and we created an envelope stack using only pictures and pages from this book. Now, it can be any book. It can be just an old textbook that you have. It can be a children's book. But this is what we've created so far. We have taken our envelopes and we have, let me take that out here. And we have created a stack that looks like this. It opens. We have a little pocket right here that goes up and down. Oops, let me show you here. It is right here. And it flips this way. This one flips open. We have a side pocket over here. This one flips this way. And this page right here will be decorated. This one flips this way. We have this page here, this one here. We created this little envelope, and we have this page. Now, what's different about this envelope stack is it's created on a page that is actually going into my journal. It's not separate like most envelope stacks that you then have to figure out what to do with. This one's actually created on the page that's going into my journal. Here's my page folded in half. So it is journal size. So I encourage you to go back and see video 1 and video 2 to see how we've created this. Because I'll be honest with you, I had some challenges in getting this to work. And I'm going to show you today how I created this little envelope. It's so simple. If you can create an envelope, you can create this. But today, when I left you, we had to let all of our glue dry so that we weren't disrupting anything. And now we're going to decorate. So what I did was I took all the pages that we had left from our cutting and gluing, and I cut out all the final pictures that we had left to decide what we were going to do with. And I have quite a mess here on my desk. I'll admit I have quite a mess. So I have some pages that just have book page, some that have some pictures left on them. Here are some of the pictures that I've chosen. I really like that with the basket. I'm a basket girl, I'll tell you. This is part of, that page with the layout on it. Remember I told you garden layouts are super. This is part of this big page here with the roses. I think it went somewhere in there. I'm not sure where. But there's a lot of text on the back of it that we could use. Let's see. Here's some of the other pictures that we had left that we cut off that we could use. So what I did after I cut all these was I was kind of looking through the stack and trying to decide, what I wanted to decorate and what I didn't want to decorate. So I pulled out my my corner rounder and my favorite glue stick that we've been using, and my little tiny, it actually measures 5/8. I'm gonna say it's a 1/2 inch. I'm just gonna say it's a 1/2 inch. I'm going that way. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna empty it here. Punch, because I don't want great big holes in these, and I'll show you where I put them, like up here. I don't want a great big hole up there. I just want a little one because, if I put a big tag in there, the ribbon's going to stick out anyhow. So it's not something that needs one of the bigger holes. So I just left it as a small hole. I don't want the Bearly Art because, as we saw the last time, it kind of wrinkled the paper. Because this is magazine, this is glossy magazine type paper, and I don't want that. Okay, so on the front page, I haven't decided yet. Did that surprise you? So, but I did decide back here. On the back of this one, it's kind of toward the center. It's the one that, you know, first flips. I wanted to put a side pocket. So I went through all of these, you know, to see if I could find one that was long enough. That one was a little too short. This one I liked, but, you know, it was a little wonky from where we trimmed it. That one worked. The beautiful purple worked. And I knew that one wasn't going to work. So in looking at colors, I thought, yeah, I kind of like that one. But then I looked at this one and I thought, ooh, I really like that one. But then I'd have to cut it. You know, I'd have to choose. Where am I going to cut it? And I didn't want to cut those. Do I want to cut those? You know, that whole back and forth thing that we do. So I settled on this one. I rounded the corners. And that one's going to go right here. And most likely it's not straight. Remember, we're not using these things. We're just using scissors. Remember, these are no-nos. These are not getting used. We're only using scissors and glue, regular glue sticks. And we got out our corner rounders. Whoops, hit my light, I'm sorry. We're only using our scissors and our glue sticks are our basic tools. For the final touches, if you got a corner rounder, use it. If you don't have a corner rounder, so many things that you can use. You can use a coin. And actually, I had to do that on that little pocket. See, and I've lost it already. For this little pocket up here, and see, my edges aren't even. Because this wouldn't work up here. I couldn't get it to go in. So I just had to use something else, and I drew the edges. Still didn't get it. But that's okay. I don't care. Anything that's got a round edge on it, a small round edge. For these small ones, I would use a dime and put it there, you know, and draw your circle. So if you don't have one of these, don't panic. There are so many circles in our life that you can use to get a rounded edge. Use that. You don't need all these fancy little tools to make those work. The same thing for your little hole punches, you know, your thumb notches. You don't need this. Use that same little tool, and before you glue your pages down, draw them and then just cut them out. Then glue your pages down. Before I got this as a Christmas gift last year, I didn't have one of these until last year. That's what I did. I kept seeing them on videos everywhere, and I was just crafting my little heart out, and somebody said, oh, I think I'm going to get you one of those. And I just said, okay. And when they did, it was like, ooh, these are kind of fun. So now I do all kinds of things with them. And I will share some videos of things that I do with them. So we're going to glue this down along the long edge and the two short edges, okay? So to do that with our glue sticks, you have to be careful, okay? So you roll your glue stick up until you get a little point on it, like this. Okay, and then you just run it down. Now I'm sharing some of my beginner tips with you. Those of you that have been crafting for a long time, you already know this, and you're going, why are you telling me this? And I'm telling you this because there are a lot of new people in the journaling world that don't know this stuff. And I want to be the one that says, this is how you do it. This is the secret to it. Okay, see that thin line I made? I don't know if you can really see it, but just by using the edge, just the edge of it. You don't need to roll it up a lot. And if you get a little bit too much, baby wipes, go to the Dollar General store and buy their version of baby wipes because they will be your best friend. You wipe off what too much and always keep your workspace clean under glue. Always. Make sure you wipe off the excess. Like, see where it's shiny now? I had too much. That would have glued down and then my pocket would have been smaller. I only need this little tiny area. And I missed a spot right there. Your corners are the most important. Okay? And when you're gluing, always make sure your workspace is kept clean. There we go. Otherwise, you get glue all over everything, and that's how you glue things down that you don't really want glued down. Okay. There we go. And if you have an old hand towel, from the bathroom, the kitchen, designate that into your craft room too. Because you can use it to clean up messes. You can use it to clean up your hands too. Because my hands get very messy. All right, we don't need that envelope. Let's put that away. All right, so that page is now done. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. I don't need it right this second. Okay, so this big pocket that's right here. Let me show you this big pocket right here. I want to put a tag in there. It goes all the way down. All the way down to there. I want to put a tag in there. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm showing you. Okay, you can. Let me move you over here a little bit. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I really liked this one with the purple and the white. This one was too short. That one was wonkadoodled. And these were too short. Now, I could use this one. That one wouldn't be bad. That one wouldn't be bad at all. But I really like this one. With the purple flowers, the white flowers. But again, I would have to decide what am I going to cut off. I'd have to cut off up to here, which is just part of this. There's a brick wall back here. So I could cut off a little bit down here at the bottom and still have the white flowers. Let's see if I can get this straight. Hold on here. I have two measuring. You think I'll get this straight? All right. Let's see. If I cut off there and there. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's do that. Oh, here's the scissors. All right, let me get my pencil. And let's mark it here. Here. And here. And up at the top, we're going to go here. Oops. I already moved it, you guys. And here. Oh, golly, I don't know if I can even see that one at the top. Maybe if I fold it, I'll be able to see it better. There. I don't know. I kind of like that on the back, but now that I folded it, I got to cut it. I don't know. Do I? Yeah. Okay, now where's my mark at the bottom here? Oh golly, I've lost it. Here. Okay. There we go. So, I want to just, and I know I said a tag, but I'm still going to round these corners. I don't want a real live tag. Okay. Oh, I like that. And then the back is pretty too. Okay, so we have to put something on that. And that is the one thing I forgot to get out, you guys. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's make sure it fits here. Oh, it still sticks out a little bit. Okay. All right, we need it to go to there. Oh, I think I measured it to the bottom part. There. I think that's what I'm doing. Here, let's try it this way. To there. Okay, that's better. Silly girl. There we go. Now, if there was something on the back of this that you didn't like on the back of your page that you didn't like, you could cover it with book page. You could cover it with another picture, you know, from the pages that we're using. Or you could get into your book and find something that you liked and cover it that way. And make it, you know, something that you liked. There. That'll be better. Now, let's see. Oh, much better. Much better indeed. Okay, so we know that one's going to go there. Let me get a paper clip here. And let's paper clip this one on here. Okay. So, we'll get our ribbon for that one. I'm going to leave this one, I think. I'm not sure. So, on this one, yeah, remember, this is the one we glued shut. Yeah, I know. You all can stop laughing now. I remember doing it. Let's put the lid on our glue. I remember doing it. We did it to 2 of them. Didn't we? Yeah, that was the one. Okay, so on this one, I want to cover this over here. And where'd the little pocket go again? Here. And I want to show you guys how I made this little pocket. This is the back, and this is the front. Okay? And on this page, it's going to go this little pocket right here. But I think I want something behind it. No, it's not this one. It's the other one. Okay, so let me show you how I made this little pocket. So to make this little pocket, let's see. I think we might need to tear out another page. To make this, you need, it depends on how long of a pocket you want. So my little pocket here, and this is real simple. My little pocket, the length of the pocket is, and you have to measure from the top, is 4, let me see if I can read it. Almost 4.5 inches. So you need, and it is 3. I think I need to clean my ruler, you guys. Almost 3¼ inches wide. So you need a page that's twice that long because you basically are going to fold it up. Okay. So, that's all there is to it. And then you just cut out the shape. So I don't think I have a page that's that long. This one, but it's too narrow. But it would work. You know, we could make one from this. I'll show you how you could make a little one. Okay. So if we're going to make a skinny one, and you can make these any size you want to make. Okay. So, oh, and that is not straight. First thing you have to do is make sure your paper's straight. Okay, so this might be too small. Let's see. Okay, and you'll notice it's upside down. Okay, that's because when I turn it, I want my flowers to be going the right way. But this is not going to work because all my flowers are going to be at the bottom. It might. Let's see. Okay, so the back of my page is upside down. Okay, so I'm going to turn it. No, everything's going to be on the back. Okay, we need another page. Let's just get another page. Here, we'll make one out of this. We'll make one out of this. Let's cut this off here. This page is from the back of the book. And I got it out to use as a backing to make those pictures a little thicker. It's a little bit thicker paper. All right, so we need to cut a piece of paper. Okay, so my length is okay, but I need to cut it. I need to cut it about that wide. Nope, a little bit wider. All right, we're going to make one a little bit wider. Let's just make it this wide. Okay. Okay, I don't want that white edge. Okay. So I have to make sure I leave room for this. Okay. So I'm going to fold this up. Oops, got it the wrong way. Now, if you don't mind if your lettering's up or down, then that's fine. So I fold it up. And this is going to be a big one. So I can cut it after I've got it figured out here. Okay. Okay, here's my flap. That's the width that I want. Okay, easy peasy. Right here's my folder. Right here's my pocket already. All I have to do is round these edges and glue it. So before we glue it together, let's see if we can get these edges to round. So we're going to put our edges together. And, how about that? It works this time. Okay, We're going to put this back down. We're going to fold this over. There we go. Basically, there's your thing. Now all we have to do is glue it. Now, if you're an inker, now's the time. No fancy schmancy measuring other than how long do you want it. No, oh my goodness, I need a fancy schmancy tool or anything like that. Fold your paper and have some fun. Okay, let's get this in here. Because I don't have that little fancy schmancy envelope tool. Okay, and I'm just taking my ink and I'm just barely running it over the top of this stark white paper to kind of take the starkness off of it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not making it dark. I'm not. Now, I'm going to do it here on the inside of the flap because that's what I'm going to see. There. When you ink and you hear people say it makes it look this or that, think of where you would touch something, okay? So if you would constantly touch something here and here, that's going to be where the darkest and the dirtiest looking of an old envelope or piece of ephemera would be, because that's where your hands are always going to be touching, okay? That's going to give you the most authentic look. My hands aren't ever going to touch down here. I'm always going to touch here or here. Now, I might touch up here, but maybe not a lot, but maybe. But that's going to give you the most look that you're looking for. And don't be afraid to use different colors. Like I have a green sitting here that we just might use here in a minute. And now you're going to glue it closed. And I'm using my glue stick. Just the very edge of it again. Now you only want to glue the edges. Just come straight down the edges. Okay? And if you find that you don't get enough glue on it, and you have a good wet white glue like Bearly Art or Art Glitter Glue, feel free. Use it. Use it. It's not going to hurt it. Okay. There we go. All done. Now, I want to decorate the front of this. Let's move our scissors over here out of our way. There. Now I have two. This one was made with paper that was already printed. This one was made with paper that had just the lettering on it. Okay. So this one, I want to go right here. So I can go on and glue it down. And what I put in here was two little photo cards. Or I made them photo cards just from the way I cut them out. And then I just slid them into the envelope. Just like that. And since the whole envelope's going to be glued down, they'll be easy to get out. And I don't have to glue it. I can paper clip it. And I might paper clip in the other one instead of gluing it. I might just paper clip it. And on those little photo cards, I might... Ooh, you guys just gave me an idea. You guys just gave me an idea. Come here, you guys. All right, so I want this right here. Okay, let's pull these out for a minute. Okay, so on here, let's pick out one of our pictures, or maybe, okay, that's not what we want. That's too big. Oh, what about the fern? We could trim down ferns. Oh, that would be pretty. Ooh, we still have roses. What about roses? We could trim down some roses. I don't know. I kind of like these ferns with the brown. Kind of brings in, kind of goes along well with the brown that's already there. Maybe we could layer some of them. Let's see. I like that one. And I like these poppies too. No, I think just that. No, that's too big. I think I'm just going to put that one. Oh, I know what I'm going to put with it. See, you guys are inspiring me. Thanks. You guys keep the ideas coming. Keep them coming out there. Keep saying them. Come on. Silly thing. Goofy thing. I know what I'm going to put under it. There it is right there. I'm going to take this. This is cheesecloth. And we're going to take our green ink. Oh, come on, straighten up. And we're going to add little bits of green, maybe. I don't know. Cheesecloth kind of disintegrates after a while. I think we're going to add some green here on top of our brown. Because I'm going to add some cheesecloth under it. Kind of like that. Maybe like that. Come on, straighten up. Yeah, there we go. Now, I hope this holds cheesecloth down. We'll find out, won't we? Okay. And let's add some on the back of this. Get up there. Uh-oh, how it's stuck to my fingers, you guys. There. Now, this is going to take a little bit to dry before I can do anything. So we're going to let it sit here. We're going to let it sit and dry, but there we go. So then inside we could put something. Well, this is too big, but something like that. But we got to let it dry first because we can't put it in the book. All right, so I'm going to sit it up there in front of me to dry. We'll wipe up the glue here. There we go. And let's put the top on the glue stick so we don't get glue everywhere. Let's put the green ink away. Let's move that over there so I'm not putting things on it. Okay, so we've got that one done. Now, I said you guys gave me an idea. Now, where did those pictures go? Oh, there they are, right there. Okay, so for these, I'm thinking, these little pictures, I'm thinking maybe we add the fern to it. Is this about the same size? It is. Okay. Let's go on and give it just a smidgen of a, white border here. Okay. Now, how about, let's see, will it fit in this one? Yes, it does. Okay. So let's layer these up like this. We'll put those like that. And, okay, let's move this. I don't need this. Ugh, I'm sticking to everything. And let's put a little staple in them. I think right here in the corner. There we go. Oops, I kind of missed it, didn't I? Well, that didn't work well. That wasn't what I wanted. Let's take that staple out. Goofy stapler. Okay. All right, you guys stay right there. I have a better idea. Okay. Hold on, I haven't gone anywhere, you guys. I'm looking. There's my butterflies. We're going to do that, and we're going to take a piece of our book page, and we're going to make a flip. So, we're going to cut our book page like this, and you fold it in half. Okay, that page is done. And we're going to put this right here. Well, let's see. No, I think I want to put this right here. How about we put our little flip book inside there? Let's see if we can do that. Here it is. Okay. Let's try stapling again. Okay, you go like this. Oh, come on, you silly things. You line them up to the top. You put the back piece down. See how I have it? Here's the front, how that's going to fold over. You put the back piece down. Here, I have to put a paper clip on it, because I keep letting go of it. There we go. Okay, so on the back piece, like that. Okay, back, front. It's a little too wide. I know. I can trim it. You come in from the back. Okay, you staple it in the back. That way, all your little prongs are in the front. Then you fold your paper over like that. Now we'll cut off the ends. Just like that. And if it's too wide, like mine is, we're going to fold it down a little bit more. And we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it off a little bit. So you just want to cover up your staple. Just like that. Okay. Now, you have that staple in the back, but your prongs are covered up. Now, for this, you do have to use either your Bearly Art or your oh my gracious, I just went brain dead, you guys. Or your oh my heavens, or this one, your art glitter glue. You have to use one of the two, or you could use I probably could have used my my tacky glue. That would have worked too. You do have to use one of your wet white glues. Your glue stick won't stick very well with the staples. You can use any of your wet glues. Okay. So your goal is to have this secured down. Okay? Now once you have that secured down, you can leave it so it's book page, and you have to let it dry. You can't go messing around with it while it's wet, because it will pull apart. Or you can add on top of it, you can add washi tape. If you don't like the look of the book page, you can add a piece of washi tape across it. Okay? And then when it's dry, you come in and you fold your pictures to match the fold like this. And now you can flip through your pictures. Now on the back, if you don't like the look of the staple, and I know some people don't, you can take this, your glue stick will be okay. Because basically all you're doing is gluing down washi tape. You can go like this. Okay. I don't normally care, but I know there are a lot of people that do. So you can put some glue over it. And you don't want your washi tape to be a massive piece. You just want it to go over it like this. Just like that. Just like that. And now your staple's covered up. Okay? Now, these little flip books like this, you can make them out of anything you want. You can make them out of book page. You can make them out of, like we just did. And then they can slide in little pockets like this. And you can put little pieces of ribbon on them, you know, to pull them out, which is what I'm going to do when this dries. You can do anything you want with them to decorate them. But the first thing you have to do is let this dry. Okay? So we're going to put these two things up here to dry, or we're going to put them together to dry. Okay, so we have those done. So this page, what are we going to put on this page? And on this page. I want a pocket on this page. So I want this, but I want text behind it. So let's see if this is big enough to go behind it. This is what I cut this out for, was this text. And it's not, I don't think. Let's see if either of any of these pages are big enough. No. No. Oh, there go my boys. We could have text at the, let's see. No, I don't like that. What's over here? Oh, here we go. But that doesn't give me any text at the top. Okay. We're going to have to tear out a text page. So let's get a text page out of our book. Because I want to put this here. But it kind of disappears on my page. All right, let's see how tea-dyed looks behind it. Let's see how tea-dyed looks behind it instead of coffee-dyed. Do you guys use cheesecloth in your journals? Do you dye it, or do you leave it its natural white color? And did you know if you don't have cheesecloth, you can use gauze? I have used gauze many, many, many times. It looks basically the same. You know, first aid gauze. And it tears apart the same too. All right, let's see. All right, now this is the tea dye color. You'll notice it's a lot lighter. I just have to make sure I don't, it might be too big. Have to make sure I don't cover up. Oh, I like it over the roses, but I have to make sure I'm not covering up my my hole there. Let's take it this way. Okay, I think it's too big. Let's try it this way. Okay. If we're going to make it a pocket, I don't think that gauze is going to do it because that's going to catch on everything. So let's put something behind it that's going to just reinforce it. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's decide what we're going to put inside this before we make that a pocket. Okay, that one fits. All right, so let's cover up the back of this. Oh, that's perfect. Let's cover up the back of this. And then we'll get out a piece of of text to, yeah, that'll work, to reinforce that, or we'll see what we have. To reinforce our okay. Okay. Here we go. Get off of there. Okay. Oops. Gotta trim this side, don't we? All right. Let's let that dry. And then I think we have that little pocket. So that one needs to dry. Put that over there in our drying stack. Okay, this is one I glued down a little bit earlier to be a pocket. So, I think this one, I don't think I want the text on it. But I do think I want it right there. But the text behind it adds a little bit of support to it. So let's see here. I think I want it over here because this doesn't really have anything down here at the bottom, does it? All right, let's see if I can still do this. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. There we go. There's our pocket there. So, let's see. To go in there was this one. No. Where was this one going? Huh. I don't remember, you guys. Oh, it was going in there. I think this one's probably dry now. Let's put it here so I remember. There. we've got that there, so we need something to go in here. And something to go in there. I like these little poppies. I think I want to put this little tag. Let's see here. For you guys out there yelling at me, just get out the paper cutter, you're crooked. Let's see. There we go. There's the tag for there. Okay. All right. So let's see if some of our stuff is dry. Oh yeah, this little pocket. We need something to go behind it to add some support to it. Okay, I think we can put this on it just to be enough to add support to it. And if I can find a book page that I like, I'll add that behind it. But for now, I want support behind it. So let's just put it on here. Because we got to let it dry before we can do anything else with it. Here we go. So let's trim it here. Okay, we're going to let that glue dry for a minute. All right, and I'm going to pause the video while I grab my ribbon that we need. I'll be right back. Okay, now let's get some ribbons on this stuff here. Okay, so on our big guy here, let's get a little piece of ribbon on him. Or actually, I guess it's lace, isn't it? Because I like lace. And we don't need a big piece, but we do need something that's going to let us take him in and out. So I think I want a piece about like that. And we're going to put it right here, I do believe. Yeah, I think that's big enough. And I am going to use my Fabri-Tac for this. Sorry, guys. I got to bring out the big guns. Now, if you don't have Fabri-Tac, your glue stick probably will work. Depending on your glue stick. And if you're using just a basic ribbon, it will hold. It will hold this down. Your glue sticks will hold this down. But I know with this lace, my glue stick does not hold it down. I have tried many times. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and I think I'm going to put some across the top here. This is what I'm looking for. Let's see, I think it goes this way. Okay, this video wraps up our envelope stack. Thank you all for joining me for this. I have had such a great time, and I hope you have too. And I hope you create one in your journal. There. Oh, I like that. And you can always come over to my Facebook group. It's called Handmade Journals with Love on Facebook. And you can join the fun there as we create journals, and we have lots of fun things that we do every single month. We have a new journal starting in January, and we have a new series starting for the new year. So you're welcome to come on over and join us. We'd be glad to have you. There's some, like in all groups on Facebook, there are those membership questions that you have to answer, of course. But we'd be thrilled to have you join us. And you can share what you make. You can learn some new things. Ah, that turned out nice, didn't it? Huh, put it the wrong place. Now, why didn't y'all tell me that? Good gravy. Yeah, we need to put it over here on the side. Okay, let's wipe this off the top. Oh my goodness, you all. It's what happens when I'm talking and not paying attention. I need to put it over here. Yeah, I got the volcano going. I'm too busy watching my volcano. There we go. Because this is going in sideways. There. There we go. Because that one goes there. So, and if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get lots of content, and you'll get that little ding-a-ling anytime we're putting out new videos. And that way you won't miss any of this fun craziness that we have going on. Because, you know, there's always silliness with me around. So don't forget to do it. And just so you know, I do have a personal goal for this year of 200 subscribers. And we're working on it. Whoops, there we go. Okay, we need one for this one, don't we? So, you can like and subscribe and help me meet my goal. Oh my gracious, I would be so appreciative of that help. Because we are a new channel. There we go. There. And trying to grow in this busy world of junk journaling. Trying to bring new and fresh content to everybody in a way that's fun and different from everybody else. Oops, glued some paper on there. Good gravy. There. There. Thank you all for joining me today. I have had so much fun creating this and spending time with you guys. So don't forget, I'm going to remind you one more time. Like and subscribe. Help us meet our goal of 200 subscribers. We have a week left to meet that goal. Okay, let's get this one in here. And you can create this page to fit into your journal. There we go. There. How about that, you guys. We got it all done. And then have some fun with us over on Facebook. Let's get that in there. There we go. Oh, we got to get the big one in here. And in there. And we still have to get this one glued down right here. Okay. Thank you all again. I know I keep saying that, but you all just do not know how much fun it is to know that I'm not sitting here at my craft desk talking to myself. I do that sometimes, so it's nothing new. I promise you that. It is nothing new. There. Okay. Okay, indeed. And then our little pocket that we made. Let's get it down. Let's get this little thing down, this little cutie pie. And let's get his little hole punched. Okay. I think we got everything done, you guys. I can't wait to get this in my journal. Can't wait to get the journal created. And when we create that journal, I will definitely make sure to show it to you so that you can see my process of how I do that. So maybe you'll create a journal with me too. Okay, well, for Lori at the Ladybug Journals, thank you so much again. And until the next time, bye for now.